I had this idea. So I grabbed my camera and I came out here. I just thought of my old self. You want to change, right? Which is probably why you clicked on this video, I'm assuming. One thing that you have to understand is in order for things to change, you have to change yourself first. If you want to lose weight, grow big muscles, if you want the nice car, if you want the nice relationships, if you want the nice luxuries in life, if you want to be happy, in order to get any of that, you have to start by step one, which is working on yourself. There is no if, ands, or buts. Why do I know that? It's because I've been there before. I would try to slip around it. I try to get the quick fix, you know? There's been times where I'm like, okay, I don't want to work out. I don't want to build discipline, but I really want to be happy. So I would try to go the easy route. I try to go the fast route. And eventually I would just come back to where I started. Until eventually I just said, you know what? My life has not changed for the past few years. I need to try something else different, which is working on myself, which is something I didn't want to do because it was a lot of work. I was in a position where I didn't think I can get out of. Like I said, addiction, very negative, very overweight, very depressed, very anxious. I was just a really shitty human being. I didn't think it was possible to get to where I am today in a short amount of time. But like I said, I wanted to avoid that part. I was scared to face myself, which is why I had instant gratifications to avoid getting there, you know? I tried muting that person. I tried getting rid of that person temporarily with smoking, playing video games, distracting myself. But in reality, you have to face that first in order to achieve the other goals you want in life. If you expect all these things in life without changing yourself, you're going to be a very miserable person. Sure, you can get muscle. Obviously, I'm sure you've seen guys out there or girls out there that are very muscular, very skinny, but they're very rude, very negative. And most of the times, a lot of people don't like those people, or they pretend to like those people because they think they're cool. You can just tell that that person's just an asshole. It's just a dick. He didn't work on himself. He just worked on the outside image. And I think what a lot of people miss is you want to fix the inside before you fix the outside. And that's why things are working the way they are for me, is because I started fixing the inside. I started fixing the thoughts in my head, the perspective, everything. I got rid of that victim mentality. I was at a point to where I was complaining to my parents. I was complaining to the people around me. Like, fuck, I don't want to eat like this. I don't want to go work out. I don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning. I don't want to do this shit. Keep living this life of being a fatty. Keep living this life of being depressed and anxious. I would tell myself so many times, dude, I'm never going to get out of this. This sucks. I don't want to eat like this. I don't want to act like this is never going to work. That's just throwing a fit. That's just complaining. And I kept complaining. I kept throwing fits, which is why I never saw any change, or that's why I lost my progress so fast. If you're ever curious how I'm doing it, how I did it, you have to change yourself first. Change your perspective. It's a new life you have to live. Sure, it's scary. Sure, it's hard at first. You have to get rid of those thoughts. You have to get rid of the victim mindset. The truth's gonna hurt. A lot of people don't like hearing, hey, stop acting like a baby. You need to fix your attitude. You need to fix yourself, and the things around you will automatically follow. When that was told to me, I would get upset. I'd be like, man, fuck, you think you know everything, bro? Like, don't tell me what to do. That's my issue, me not accepting the help. That was what was getting me away from my dreams, is me saying, fuck you, like, don't talk to me like that. Me thinking I'm defending myself, but really I'm defending my ego that's so hurt and so depressed and so scared. In reality, I was really saying, no, please don't change me. I'm comfortable with where I'm at. I want to be able to lose the weight. I want to be able to have a good relationship, but don't tell me what to do. That's pretty much what I was saying. You see how goofy that is? You can't do that. You have to get rid of that person. And I myself was that person, and it sucked. I never accepted help, you know? I would try a lot of things. I've been to therapy. I've tried talking to people. I've tried one-on-ones with people. Nothing seemed to work. I tried getting the quick fix. The only quick fix I realized is working on me. Stop complaining. You have to stop complaining. If you're going to complain, nothing's going to go your way. A lot of people think I'm just doing a weight loss journey, which isn't true, it is true, but it isn't the main thing that I'm trying to focus on my platform. Yes, I'm getting skinny. Yes, I'm building muscle. Yes, my clothes are fitting better. Yes, I look great. But the main thing is my mindset. Building my discipline, changing my mindset, changing my perspective is getting me this body. You have to understand that. That's pretty much it. You have to accept help from others when you ask. You have to open yourself up. You have to be vulnerable with them. When you ask for help and they're giving it, how I used to be is you can't react to them negatively. You can't get upset with them. I've been there before. I've talked back to my dad. I've talked back to the people trying to help me. And I look back at it and I'm like, damn, this guy was always right. All it took was changing my mindset. I've been much happier. I've been extremely at peace with myself. I'm always hungry to make money. I'm always hungry to work. My social medias have been doing great. And most importantly, I'm looking great. And if there's pain, that means you're growing. It's not going to be easy. It's like going to the gym. It's like building muscle. If there's no pain, there's no gain. Same thing with your mental. When somebody tells you something, when you're trying to learn something and it hurts you, it affects you, it's like, fuck, yes, you're right, I don't want to do it, but I know that's what I need to do. That is you growing. You have to take advantage of moments like that, because if you don't, you're going to lose that moment to grow. I'm not trying to force anything upon anyone. I'm just trying to inspire you guys. And if you guys have any questions, please message me on Instagram and I can help you out. When you do ask for help and they are giving you the help and they have the receipts, listen to that person, because that person has gone through something that you have not yet. You have to really be vulnerable, and it's really scary. It's really painful. But if you really want to change for yourself, not for others, and ask questions. No question is a stupid question. You want to take care of yourself. You can live the life of the majority of people, or you can live the life you've always dreamed and make it a reality. I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.